What is going on, everybody? It's the Frost, and we're back again with another Elestrals update video, World Clash, and anything else in between. Let's get into this.
Hello casters, and welcome to today's broadcast. Today we'll be sharing some exciting news and announcements around the world of Elestrals. Today's video will feature details around Shattered Stars, Organized Play, Elestrals Awakened, and maybe even a surprise or two. Let's kick things off with our latest developments for Elestrals Awakened.
Starting off with Awakened.
Elestrals Awakened recently wrapped up our Kickstarter campaign.
Technically, it's still ongoing if you want to get a late pledge for $25 or $75. I believe that is going for another week or so. And my eyes are just like, oh boy, I got that the wrong time.
Raising a whopping $1.4 million. And late pledges are still available for you guys to back for the next couple weeks. And we have a chance to actually pass our total from the original trading card game Kickstarter. So if you or someone you know has not late pledged yet, you can still secure your copy of the game digitally and the deluxe digital edition. Once the late pledges are over, you will no longer have this opportunity to do so. And
if you get that $75 to actually back, you get closed beta, and you'll be able to play this game before anybody else. I mean, obviously Alpha will be able to play before you, but being able to pay $75 and get to be able to play the game early and talk to the developers, A Drive Shady, I believe, as well. And you get that in-game Stellar of Lovato or Nabi, which apparently that's not going to be one of the things like you get a code and the first save gets that. That's going to be for every save. So if you want to do 2 saves, you can go, let me get Lovato on the first save and then the Stellar Nabi on the second save. Art book, in-game soundtrack, and a special casting VFX, and the 5 Stellar Dust.
Get those exclusive rewards for being a deluxe digital caster, including beta access, so don't miss out. I want to take a moment and personally thank you all for helping us become the #1 most funded video game of 2025, and of course, the #1 most funded monster catching RPG of all time on the platform. This has been an incredible journey so far, and I'm going to use this opportunity to cover some information that you guys have been asking questions about and give you the timeline of what to expect with Elestrals Awakened. The main campaign has now ended. However, as I mentioned, late pledges are still active, allowing you to back at the digital caster and deluxe digital caster tiers. This is going to be your final chance to get into the adventure at a lower price before full release. You'll be able to choose between your Steam and Nintendo Switch platforms for your final game via Backer Kit. For those who don't know what Backer Kit is, it is the post-campaign platform that will allow us to manage your information, including your shipping if needed, and again, choose the copy of the game. Backers who choose the deluxe digital tier will also receive exclusive beta access, which is going to be available on Steam for all participants, regardless of which platform you select for your final game. So if you do pick Switch for the final game and you have beta access, you're still going to get the beta access on Steam. Backer Kit is scheduled to launch in a few weeks, shortly after the late pledges close. Our team is working hard to get Backer Kit set up, but it is a bit of a strenuous process. We need to wait for Kickstarter to actually wrap up the campaign. We need to make sure that everyone got their pledges actually in, and then we have to set up some back-end stuff on Backer Kit's end, which can take a little while. So just hang tight. You haven't missed anything. We're working to get this out in sometime in December. Backer Kit will be the opportunity to upgrade your pledge with limited quantity options available. It'll be your opportunity to choose which copy of the game you want, and again, input your information so we can ship you your awesome stuff. Now let's talk about pre-alpha launch for Elestrals Awakened. This is incredibly exciting. For those who backed at the elevated caster tier and above, you all gained exclusive access to the pre-alpha of the game, which by the way, was not in the plans when we launched on Kickstarter. This came from your guys' feedback and me streaming it. We're like, hey, what if we just let people play this version of the game? It's actually—
I am so jealous because this looks so fun. Obviously, the most that you're going to be doing in pre-alpha is just stellar hunting. There's really nothing else to do, but there's so many Elestrals out there, and I believe everyone's locked to 25, that you can sit there and stellar hunt. Like if I had a copy of this and I was able to play this, I'd be stellar hunting Nekruff immediately. As soon as I can get over to Volcanic Forge area, I'm going to sit there and stellar hunt Nekruff till I get my little fire dog.
Actually really solid. So here we have our pre-alpha. This version is, of course, the version that Shady and I have been playing, but with even more improvements and optimizations, as the team has actually been working on it since the Kickstarter concluded, and you guys are going to have an epic experience. You'll be able to explore a handful of biomes and bond with over 40 different Elestrals, and of course, stellar hunt each one of these for your team. This is going to be so cool. You'll get your first taste of stellar hunting with the Celestial Gifts. This is so cool. We're super excited for these backers to get their hands on pre-alpha and their first experience on Elestrals Awakened. Speaking of which, I'm excited to announce that the pre-alpha will be launching next week. on the 28th for all elevated casters and above. However, if you're someone who backed at the Immortal or Divine tiers, we'll be sending your pre-alpha key a little bit earlier, around the 26th. Everything is ready on our end. We're just waiting on Steam to approve our newest build, so stay tuned. If we can send it out earlier, we will, but we're kind of at their mercy right now as they need to approve the latest build before we can give everyone their keys. To access the pre-alpha, you'll be sent a Steam key to your email address. So make sure you guys keep an eye on our Discord server and our social media channels for updates. Like I said, if we can send it out earlier, we will. I think the 28th is a safe bet, and we'll try to get it earlier for the Immortal and Divine tiers to dive in a bit sooner. But I was just playing it the other day on stream, and it was amazing. You guys are in for a true treat.
I'm so jealous.
The first step of Elestrals Awaken in a big way. It is worth noting that you are allowed to stream and make videos of the pre-alpha. We just ask that you disclose that it's a pre-alpha and recognize that things are going to change. This is very early development. It's only a few months of development. We still got 2 years to make this thing awesome. Now let's break down our schedule for Elestrals Awakened. The Steam page for Elestrals Awakened is now live. There you can wishlist the game and be all set for when the alpha, beta, and full release of the game launch. I want to shout out the fact that we've hit over 10,000 wishlisters so far, which is actually insane in just like 2 weeks. The alpha is scheduled for release in fall of 2026, with the beta being expected to launch in summer of 2027. The full launch of Elestrals Awakened is scheduled for late 2027. Over the next couple years, we'll be sharing updates, development insight, and much, much more as we work to build an incredible game that will take you through ancient Greek mythology, allow you to bond with over 150 different Elestrals, clash against the divine gods, and explore the ancient Titan temples, uncovering the secrets of the Great Titan War. This is going to be an adventure you do not want to miss out on, so be sure to wishlist and stay tuned to the Elestrals channels and my personal A-Drive channels, as I'll be putting a ton of information out over the next couple years as we go through development. Next, I would like to pass things over to George, who's going to be leading us through your updates on Elestrals Organized Play.
I'm partnering.
Greetings, casters. I'm George, head of Organized Play for the Elestrals trading card game. Today, I'm going to share some exciting information about current and upcoming Organized Play events. First up, I'd like to take a moment to highlight our current in-game store season. Local game stores around the world have been hosting weekly league events where casters come together to clash and play the Elestrals TCG. Stores provide our casters with tournament packs featuring exclusive illustrations of some of the best cards in the latest expansions. As casters play through the season, they'll earn points on the season leaderboard, where top 32 casters will be receiving some great prizing. Today, I'd like to announce that we'll be aligning our play seasons with our set releases. Our goal is to provide stores and casters better clarity on the span of a season and ensure a greater level of consistency when supplying our store partners with the organized play support that they need. With that in mind, we'll be extending Season 4 until the end of February. Don't forget that at the end of the season, depending on your store league, you can earn yourself the Series Champion Earthquake playmat. It's not too late to join, so find a local game store near you via the Elestrals Play.
So that means there's going to be 3 seasons per year, if that's how you want to say it.
Network. Speaking of local game stores, the set championships for our latest set, Divine Champions livestream, recently came to a close. Stores were able to host a special tournament with unique deck restrictions, limiting casters to play with only cards from the livestream expansion. This awarded the winner with the exclusive livestream themed playmat. We're constantly looking on how to improve on these special events for both our casters and store partners, so please keep providing us your feedback, and we hope you had a ton of fun with this event type. Looking ahead, we're now getting ready for the upcoming store regional events for Divine Champions livestream. These events take the Elestrals Premier experience to your local game stores and will be taking place from January 5th to January 18th, 2026. This is an opportunity for casters to earn a ton of qualifier points for the World Championship, receive Series 2 Premier packs, and potentially win the exclusive Regional Champion playmat. Store applications are now live, and we encourage you all to inform your local game stores of this opportunity and to submit an application. Our local game store team is keen on collaborating with as many stores as possible and help bring a store regional event near you. Some of our biggest events for the Elestrals trading card game are our in-person Premier Open tournaments. Back in March, we hosted our first ever in-person Premier event with the Dallas Open, and earlier in October, casters gathered in Florida for the Kissimmee Open. These Premier Opens have hosted over 700 casters who have competed, played, and experienced an incredible event like no other, and we cannot wait to see you all again next time. Today, we are thrilled to finally share the announcement you've all been waiting for, the 2026 Elestrals World Championship.
Good Elestrals morning to all the casters out there. I am shocked about the energy in this room, but the excitement that people have for this game, this product.
This is it, the ultimate finals in this tournament.
You can mill. That's perfectly fine because now I have my pieces together to break one of the biggest boards in the game.
Wow.
However, we are harnessing into the Celestial. Here it comes. Oh my goodness, Orvashine.
Hop all through
That
Elestrals in a face down. Huge congratulations to your new champion.
This year. We should have one more event before Worlds, I think, but that should be all leading to the World Championships in Las Vegas. Yep, we're going to Vegas, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Okay, great, don't have to fly. Wow, they're going to be in Vegas for Los Angeles for the World Championship. March 20th to 22nd. Really? That's going to be right after set 7 comes out.
The time is finally approaching, casters. In March 2026, we will be heading to Las Vegas for the first ever Elestrals World Championship.
Okay, I'll probably explain for a minute. What's going to be different between Dallas, Kissimmee, and the World Championships? That's all I want to know. Sure.
The best casters from around the world will gather for the ultimate tournament, where one will be crowned our world champion. To compete, casters must acquire 250 qualifier points, which can be
I mean, obviously, this is the big difference, is that you have to be qualified to be in the World Champions. But, like, when we get to the actual event, what is going to separate the World Championships from Dallas and Kissimmee?
accumulated from a variety of events throughout the season, including our upcoming store regionals. The World Championships will be held at the Tuscany Suites and Casino, and will be open to all Elestrals fans, not just competitors. As with all of our in-person events, we aim to make Elestrals premieres a celebration of the game and welcome any and all casters to come enjoy the show, be it spectating the crowning of the world champion, playing in our fantastic side events, or just vibing out with our fellow casters from afar. However, for our competitors who still have that fire to be on the world stage and are just shy of qualifying, we'll be hosting a last chance qualifier on site that Friday, March 20th. This will be the final opportunity for casters to lock in their spot for the World Championship. We have partnered with the venue and set up a special hotel rate for casters looking to lock in their attendance now. You can visit our news update or use the QR code on screen to learn more. More details on everything related to the World Championship, including side events, the last chance qualifier, badges, and more will be shared over the coming month. In the meantime, we encourage you all to begin preparations and look forward to seeing you there. Before
I still want to know how you're going to make this, because if we get into there and we still in it, like, what's going to separate the World Championship from Dallas and Kissimmee as being events, other than, like, you have to qualify for it? You have to have 250 points. With how much Bean Soldier has gotten, he's over 1,000 by now. 250 does seem a little low. I can understand maybe, but it just feels like 250 was a low end. 500 would have been a little bit better maybe, because, like, again, Bean Soldier's over 1,000 points by now. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't wait to see where this goes in March. But it's like, how are you going to separate this, and how is your other in-person events going to, like your World Championship should be up here, while everything else feels like it's down here. There should be something to it that makes it feel different.
we wrap up today, we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the casters who have qualified for the 2026 World Championship so far. There's still plenty of time to accumulate qualifier points, be it from our upcoming store regionals to our recurring online premieres. Between now and the World Championships, we have 5 more online premiere tournaments lined up.
So, and also it seems like because they're doing the last chance that Friday, there's no cutoff. It doesn't seem like there's any cutoff to qualify before you get there. Like, as long as you get the points by the day of the first night of World Championships, you will be able to participate in the World Championship.
up, with the next one scheduled in a couple of weeks on December 6th. Registration is open now for that online premiere, and we encourage you all to sign up for an incredible day of clashes. That concludes today's update on Elestrals Organized Play. We have a lot in store for all of you in the coming weeks and months for the Elestrals trading card game. We hope you're all excited about today's announcements and that you're looking forward to learning more about the 2026 World Championships very soon. Now we're going to pass it over to Kay, who will share some more exciting announcements.
Hello everyone, we hope that you all enjoyed that long-awaited announcement for the Elestrals World Championships. It's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to see you all in my town of Las Vegas, clashing for victory. It's now my turn to take over today's broadcast for some exciting reveals. We're heading beyond the horizon and into the cosmos as we share some new details on the next release of Shattered Stars.
Oh.
Let's first take a brief moment to look back and recap this incredible year we just had with Shattered Stars Chapter 2. Over 200 cards and illustrations were created for this incredible series of Shattered Stars. From the entire Elestrals family, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has supported this series throughout the year. With a new chapter on the horizon, we look forward to sharing more incredible cards and designs with you all. This new journey in Shattered Stars will introduce the ethereal spirits in the Elestrals trading card game. These will be all new borderless textured full art cards depicting the elemental spirits with their prime Elestral. Chapter 3 will debut with the thunder element in the ethereal. Let's now take a look at all the new cards that will be available.
Why is it that every Shattered Stars chapter has to start with thunder? Chapter 1 started with thunder. Chapter 2 started with thunder. Chapter 3 is starting with thunder. Why are we starting with thunder every single time?
To collect in our next expansion. Up first, the common cards. To kick us off, we have the long-awaited felt art creation of our Thunder Spirit, Zaptor by Carrie Bird. Next, we have a new illustration of Ampup, Champion of Zeus. Rob Hicks brings to life a striking new Griffuse, Champion of Zeus. And if you're ever in need to call upon the mighty Zeus, then Sparkit, Champion of Zeus is your ally. This next common card is no stranger to Shattered Stars. Returning once more from the very first set released, we have a brand new illustration of Lycavolt. Combined with the forces of Zeus and Ampup, Lycavolt can be a major threat to reckon with when not prepared. Leading the charge with some fun glow is a new illustration of Brontiglow Supercharged. Now, after a fierce clash, it's nice to lay down and relax for a bit, and this next Elestral is doing just that. Look forward to a new Ankylosurge illustration joining Shattered Stars. Rounding off our commons is an Elestral that needs no introduction. Astrabbit is back and eager to bounce into action with an epic new illustration from Giovanni Aguilar. That wraps up our 8 commons for this next month's Shattered Stars. Let us know which one is your favorite. Remember, Shattered Stars isn't just for the hardcore players. It's the ultimate series of cards for collectors. Every card designed for Shattered Stars is an exclusive illustration of an existing card from the Elestrals trading card game's main series. If you're interested in starting your Shattered Stars journey with this new chapter, we encourage you to head to shopelestrals.com from December 1st and subscribe. Memberships start at $19.99, which will include 1 bundle of 3 booster packs. Every booster pack of Shattered Stars holds the same opportunity to include a reverse stellar and/or a serialized stellar inside. Existing members can upgrade their Shattered Stars membership via their Caster Club account to receive more bundles for this next release. All 7 common Elestral cards will also be available to collect as reverse holos, and the Felt Art Zaptor will be available as a regular holo. We hope you look forward to collecting them all and making your decks shine. Next, we would like to reveal all of the full art holo cards available in this set. You already know the first one, the borderless full art textured ethereal Zaptor. This will be our first full art borderless spirit card for the Elestrals trading card game, and we cannot wait to see you all enchant your cards with these stunning spirits. You may be surprised, but we're not quite done with the Zodiacs just yet. Our next holo will be a full art constellation of Astrabbit.
You want to know? It's really surprised that we didn't get a Zodiac Astrabbit somehow, some way in Season 2. So, yeah, not surprised here.
Representing the Lepus constellation, this cosmic full art will join the ever-growing collection of this beloved Elestral. Continuing our stained glass divines, we have a new illustration of Zeus on the way. Plus, Zeus's Call makes its return as this month's full art pottery card. The final 2 holo cards feature 2 of the most powerful Thunder Elestrals in the current trading card game. Watch out for thunderstorms as a new full art Imperial is sweeping in with a striking new illustration. And finally, all charged up with an incredible design from Pau Jimenez is this new full art Phosphocell. This will be Pau's first illustration printed for the Elestrals trading card game. This talented artist also illustrated the full art spirits designed for the Elestrals Awakened Kickstarter. You can look forward to many more incredible illustrations from them in future cards. Now let's move things over to our Stellars, specifically our Reverse Stellars. Inside some packs of Shattered Stars, your Reverse Hollow Common may be replaced with a Reverse Hollow Stellar. There are 2 Reverse Stellars to collect. Magneros, Champion of Aphrodite, and Lycavolt, Champion of Zeus.
Alrighty.
These 2 epic Stellars can be pulled in the Reverse Hollow slot of a booster pack. Finally, let's unveil the 2 serialized Stellars coming to this set. Surging with a stellar new look is our X of 10 full art Stellar Anklia Surge. This
So I wonder what the theme for these are going to be, because obviously the first half of the season 2, it was obviously the lists, and after that it was whatever. So I wonder if they'll have some kind of theme here for these or no.
strong-headed Thunder and Earth Elestral is back from Divine Champions Firestorm and eager to make a strike. Last but by no means least, we have our X of 99 Stellar. Following the trends of our previous X of 99 Stellars, you may be able to figure out who will be featured this month. Well, you don't have to wonder much more. The full art Stellar Zeus will be this set's...
Oh, that's awesome. That's an epic looking Stellar right there. That is the best looking Zeus I think we've had. The black and gold, the black hair. Ooh, buddy. Love it.
X of 99 Stellar card. This incredible Stellar by Lorenzo strikes fear into all who oppose him and will be the ultimate addition to your Thunder collection.
Like, I love the fact that we can actually see the art without the holo, because in my opinion, the holo does like muddy up the it's just how it looks to me. But the holo does seem to muddy up the arts here and there. But seeing it full art, like the full art here with no holo on it, and getting to see what Zeus looks like, wow. Woo, buddy. What is that in his hand though? That's not the Thunderbolt of Zeus. What is this staff here that we got going on?
This wraps up our update on Shattered Stars today. The storms are already brewing for Chapter 3, and we're just getting started. Thank you all for watching. Please stay tuned for more updates coming soon. Now we're heading back to A-Drive for some final words.
Thank you, Kaylin and George, for taking us through all those incredible announcements about the world of Elestrals. It's so incredible to see how far we've come since we launched our original Kickstarter in 2022. Can you believe it's been 3 years? When we launched that initial Kickstarter, our Elestrals World Championship was but a dream, and the 2026 World Championships will be the biggest and most ultimate congregation of Elestrals players in the entire world. It will be a cannot-miss event. I'm super excited to be able to meet many of you for the first time, hang out with old friends, and clash like never before. Links to all the announcements and everything can be found in the description below, and that's going to be it for today's presentation for Elestrals. I want to thank you all again for your support. What an incredible ride this has been, and 2026 is going to be the best year of Elestrals yet. But before I let you go, I do have one more announcement to share.
That's 7. It's Thunder. We're getting a new Thunder Divine. Time to strike. Are we kidding? Oh, that's gotta be Ares and whoever and Hera. Let's go. Let's go. This is Sunstrike. Let's go. So we're getting Ares and Hera. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Ares, who has been spoiled by the Elestrals Awakened stuff. So definitely Ares, and Hera makes sense because that's Zeus's wife. So I could absolutely see Hera being the sun, or the strike and Sunstrike. So it's Thunder and Solar, which means that what's left? Frost? Yeah, Frost and Luna. Frost and Luna will be our final 2 new Divines in Set 8 next year. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video, and I'll see you guys for when the Divine Champion Sunstrike Reveals start sometime probably next month. Until then, my name is France. I'll see you guys later.